I just wanted to vlog a little bit today to kind of go into what I started going into at the beginning of this vlog, which is the information about our moving situation and where we're going to be living in a couple weeks. So I think I'll go ahead and get into that now. So basically we have decided to move back in with my mom and my stepdad temporarily until we save up a couple $1,000s to move out again and be a little bit more prepared to move somewhere that we actually like. Basically, when we moved into this apartment, it was a very rushed decision, and we didn't really take time to think about it. We didn't really look around for many apartments. We found one, liked it, signed the lease, and moved into it. And we don't like the location of this apartment. It's really far away from the majority of our friends and family, and it's in an area of town that we don't necessarily like very much. It's also an apartment that doesn't have a washer and a dryer, which isn't a complete and total, you know, what is the word that I'm looking for? Negative, like it's not the one thing that makes us not want to stay here, but it is a kind of a big deal. The other reason why we don't want to stay here is because I don't know, it's just the layout of this apartment isn't as homey and comfy. Like, we don't have that feeling here, so we want to find another apartment. Short, simple, sweet, to the point. We want to find another place to live. Now, when we started looking for another place to live, that was a whole different story, because we were bombarded with pretty much a lot of fees that we didn't know were a part of the moving process. Maybe because we moved into a really cheap type of living situation with this apartment because it was such a, you know, fast decision. But basically you have, you know, first month's rent, last month's rent, application fees, deposit, a cleaning fee, you name it. There's all kinds of fees involved with moving into a new place. And we aren't just looking for an apartment. We are also open to moving into a townhouse, a condo, or even a smaller house for, you know, decent rent price. And here in Vegas, it's not that easy to find a place. We're coming to realize that. And because our lease is up at the beginning of December, which is only a couple weeks away, and the baby is due the first week of January, we are pretty crunched for time. And I just can't imagine trying to get all of that stuff done and financially be a little bit strapped. Pretty much that's what's happened. We are financially strapped to the point where we're comfortable. We're able to live here if we wanted to continue to live here. But if we want to move out, we need, you know, a few $1,000s just to get started. And that's not something that we can just pull out of our back pockets right now because we have a baby coming. So we need a little bit more plan and prepare time to get out on our own again. And in the meantime, we are going to be moving back in with my mom and my stepdad. The amount of time that we're going to be there, possibly a month, possibly 2 months, maybe 3, hopefully not more than 4. So pretty much that's the news with where we're going to be staying and where we're going to be going. The main reason that we made this decision is because of the fact that the baby is coming in within that time frame. If I had 4 more months of being pregnant, we would take the step and just move out and go into another apartment. But because the baby is coming so soon to the whole moving thing, we just figured it'd be a lot easier, a lot less stressful if we just take the time to enjoy, get used to, and do all of that stuff with the baby when she's here versus worrying about, oh man, we just, you know, put down $2,000 to move into this place, and now we're worrying about, you know, getting to the next paycheck and blah 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 blah, you know, all that fun stuff. We didn't want to have to stress about that the first month of her life. So now we are not gonna have to stress about that the first month of her life, and we're gonna have an opportunity to save money and enough money to live somewhere where we actually want to live versus just a rush decision to get out and go where we want to go. And it also gives us an opportunity to have help the first, you know, couple of months that we have the baby. And my mom is completely and totally excited and ready for us to be there. And I'm sure she's excited because she's going to be able to spend so much more time with us and the baby. And even though initially when I like when me and Chris were talking about it and we had the realization that, okay, I think we are in over our heads with trying to move right this second, right when the baby's about to be born. Like, I think we need to slow down, think of our options, and really kind of be smart about our decision versus being rash about our decision. Even though at first I was very, very, very disheartened. I was very, 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 very sad, and I felt kind of defeated because I was like, how is it that we're about to become parents and now I'm going to be moving back to my parents' house and I'm not going to get to enjoy that first, you know, that first time mom, living in your own place and having your own, you know, area to do stuff. All of that kind of hit my heart in a way where I was just very disappointed. And then I started talking to people, multiple people. I talked to people at church, I talked to my best friend, talking to Chris, talking to a lot of people, basically telling me that what's happening is what needs to happen, and that's okay. Just because it's not happening the way that I thought it was gonna happen and the way that I expected it to happen doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing in disguise, probably, because right now I'm still seeing it as, oh man, this is gonna be so stressful not having my own place. I'm gonna have just a room, blah, blah, blah. But I know that at the end of the day, everything always works out for a reason. And like I said, I'd rather not be stressed out the first couple months of her life, worrying about bills and stuff, and give us a chance to just save up a little bit of money before actually moving out again. So that's the plan. That was a really long explanation on where we were going to move. It's probably gonna make a really long vlog now. Kitty, you just love cuddling with the baby, huh? You just love cuddling with the baby? Kitty girl. Can you look a little bit more interested in what I'm saying? Oh, thanks. Thank you, thank you. You're laying on top of the baby. She's kicking you, do you feel it? So I don't think I've been able to show you guys any kind of baby movement since being pregnant. She's moving a lot right now, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get something. Oh, did you guys see that? She's totally moving around a lot right now. Oh, I hope you guys are seeing that. It's all happening like right over here.
Tragically, sadly, there was a recent suicide.
Ooh, those are big ones. That was attractive.
Why are you taping me while I'm in my little skittle, man?
He said, oh. I'm gonna use it anyway. Okay, so what? You're in your boxers. Big whoopity do. Look at his legs, guys. Ew, look at his legs.
Buenos dias, muchachos. It's day after Thanksgiving, and we are packing because we need to be out of here with less than a week. So Christina right now is going through a couple of the boxes, and we're just kind of getting everything together, and hopefully by the end of this weekend we'll be all moved in over to mom's house. So that's what we're doing.
Stuff that we haven't gone through since we initially moved out.
Yeah,
So now that we're moving back into a smaller spot, we need to go through and kind of condense, because this is just a bunch of junk most likely anyways. So.
Yep. So, oh yeah. Oh gosh, really? You want to show that?
We found this. I asked Chris, I was like, oh, is this one you were drawing? I was like, are you trying to draw Martin Luther King? And he was like, no, that's me.
Look at that.
That's when he was taking us when you were in
Art class.
college, right?
Art 101? Yeah.
At college, right?
Yeah.
That
was like what, 7 years ago? Oh man. That's funny. So we came across one more item from my art days.
It's a vase, books, and a sandwich.
It's not a sandwich, it's a tape measure.
That looks like a sandwich.
No, it does not. I think that's a table. That's supposed to be a table right there. Well, I didn't put the legs on there yet, but yeah. Pretty good though. That's just funny. That's just funny. She's literally just... Are you loving on babies? Hi.
At some point during surgical...
So it's 2 days later after Chris initially started this vlog. This is going to be a really short vlog or added into another vlog. I don't know. But we are officially moved out of the apartment and into our old bedroom.
Where we started our vlogging.
Yeah, where we started everything. And it's been a long 2.5 days. We're just sitting here watching Home Alone, cuddling with the kitty, and just unwinding from the day, and nothing is done. The only thing that's in the room right now is a bed, but that's okay. At least we have a roof over our head and a bed to sleep in, so that is the positive of this big giant bump in the road, but that's okay. So we just wanted to update you guys and let you guys know that we're officially moved now, and we're gonna start this new adventure, hopefully a very short adventure until we're in our new apartment again. So wish us luck, and we'll see you guys later.